Hello, buddy. Welcome back. Okay, let's go ahead and get back in here. Force piece. I did this in the last turn, but I just logged out before I took an action, so it doesn't save it. So it's level 10. We're pretty close to that. Okay, we're fate marked. These are not mutually exclusive. That's pretty good. I don't know if Barrier has the same regeneration caps as you might have to still be out of combat for the barrier replenishment. You probably have to be out of combat, because that'd be pretty OP if it was just 0.2 constantly, even while you're in combat, and there's no cap on that. But anyways, okay, so we're gonna go towards. I don't know. This is pretty good. Do I want to get this like? Maybe we do just wait out for this, so I can get all 3 points. Okay, so maybe we'll just hold on that. This guy just doesn't. Guess we'll get scouting and hounds. We'll keep him. Our money situation is still not great. I would like to trim some stuff. Okay. Now I need to watch out for another potential 20 stack. How much is it? 600 gold to research time by 20% for 3 turns. I don't know. Or if I do that though, then I can't. I think they will be on guard for a siege though. I mean, we should just be able to auto-resolve that anyways. Okay. That's fine. Let's go ahead and do that.
Tzeentch looks on me. I see it. They will feel my eldritch energies.
Okay. So what's the actual effect on that? Basically just gives you 20 more research rate for 3 turns. Okay, so we do have to get Force War eventually. Getting Arcane Mirth could be good, because we're probably not going to get a lot of the Exalted dudes, considering they take 2 turns. It's pretty annoying. They are very expensive too, but... Okay, so we have to get Way of Deceit anyways. So that's an option. Force War is not crazy. I'm not sure about Force Rebellion. Other options would be recruitment rank. We're not recruiting a lot yet. Track Army is kind of not great. The Nurgle thing doesn't matter. Holt Army could be good. Cold Whisper. Growth is good. Spread Corruption is pretty good. Open Gates, maybe. I mean, if we don't have a cultist, I guess that's good. Break Alliance is okay. Yeah. I think this one, for the Arcane Mirth at least, is probably the place to be. So we got all the things we needed over here, right? Yeah. I mean, the Tzeentch Corruption +2 is kind of good, but it just doesn't help us get to the free teleport stance, which once you get that, I think it's just kind of lights out. Do the other wards have teleport, or is that just... No, they all have it. So, yeah, it's probably just going to be lights out once we get that. Alright. Okay, and we should just be able to auto-resolve this, I think. Gate. Strategist. I mean, I guess I could look at the other ones, but it's definitely that replenishment and the extra training. We're on a disc. Now, if that actually flies, and we can fly and shoot down at stuff, that actually might be pretty decent. Does it have splash? It doesn't have any splash damage. That's rough. But get those, and then we're waiting on this guy. Alright. We kind of might need to dismiss this dude, but they do have an extra... We'll keep him to get the...
I will become exalted.
Extra experience here. I mean, it looks like it flies. It's obviously like a hoverboard, but it's like, is it actually flying?
I know all fates. Wings of war.
Okay. I mean, the sack is tempting, but we do want things at level 2. I don't know if we're going to get this at level 2 or not. If we get a level 2 building, then that's definitely worth. The books don't matter. It's such a small amount. The cults just give a crazy amount of books relative to the battles. Most of the battles. Oh, sweet. Okay. So now he's on a war shrine. Oh, did this wizard level up? No, he didn't. He did though.
Will be agreed.
I think that's fine. This is for... I mean, you do get all the passives for that, which is really nice. But I think we need to advance this blue tree a bit more here. Life is good magic later, and Heavens... the Comet of Casadora discount would be very nice. But I think we need to try to get to Lightning Strike. Even though, yes, we can use Teleport Stance. Binding of the Wills is very nice. That could be good too. And of course, Renowned and Feared. The 9% army cost. Yeah, there's just so much good stuff in the blue tree. I mean, the Tzeentch spell discount will eventually be good, but... Gaze of Fate, I think, is 3 uses... Oh, minus 40 melee attack, too. I mean, that's cute, but I think... The ambush, if it checks for ambush on the teleport stance, but I think it used to be automatic, you get ambush. Like, they can't resist on teleport stance, I think. Though again, I might be... It's possible I'm wrong about that, but... Okay, so this dude's on a war shrine, which... Okay, so with entity death, we get stronger. You get a lot of leadership. I mean, it's cool, I suppose. Still pretty bad at combat, but does have a lot of HP, so I guess he can soak pressure.
The mocking washer.
So what we got here? When you cast spells, he personally gets 10 extra melee attack and defense. It's probably 1 per spell. I wish it would say how much per spell. It says up to. Wish it would say up to 10 at 5 spell casts, or just whatever the top line is. Okay, this is if your main person dies, you get bonuses, right? Okay. Replenishment rate. I mean, that's good, but you gotta be out of combat to get that. I guess we just go with that. Okay.
For the Tzeentch.
And then this dude, we got... Yeah, I guess heroic killing blow is fine. I don't know, maybe we do need to go in the blue tree. I mean, money is obviously a thing right now. So we probably need to be going towards resistance and,
Again, my strength blossoms.
Tier 1 is annoying. I guess we had growth saved up. That doesn't do anything special, does it? No. Okay. I mean, we could just throw some money on here. It's 450. 350. That's only 75 more? I guess it's 25 per. Oh, and we have the plus 5%. It's still more than here. I think, yeah. I think it's probably worse. Wait, why am I in channeling stance? Did I say to go in channeling stance? I don't remember that.
The shifting winds guide our
Anyways, that's
ascendancy.
fine. It's not reflected yet in the upkeep thing. Okay, so now I have to decide, how strong is this dude really? It says he's strong. Like he's got, and maybe it's really underestimating my people. Is there anything I could trim? I trimmed one of these guys. Maybe we don't need 2 of them. If they don't have an extreme amount of those blow dart guys. Even if they do, I mean, we still have 2 cavalry to run them down, and these things, like, he can run them down, he can run some down, like, these can maybe do something. They'd probably, if they're full health, beat them in a straight up fight. Alright, these are just so expensive, let's just trim these. Yeah, it saves a lot. Okay, and then that is a bit more manageable. I think we can go ahead and trim this dude too.
changer's name.
Let's trim a little bit here. Still be somewhat cautious, but we don't need military buildings, so we can just go for this one. Cost for infrastructure. Okay. We need 8,000 for this. In a couple of turns. And I guess we just hold the growth for now. I kind of want to upgrade them, but I think we just hold. It kind of sucks that these like little resource buildings don't mean anything. Usually that's sort of fun. Okay, so we got stuff over here we can build. Occam's forever. It's 1,400 gold right now. So this would give research rate 10%, so that's 150 a turn. Yeah, it feels like it's definitely worth. And I'm gonna upgrade this. So that's 250, that goes to 350, that's 100 a turn, in addition to all the other multipliers. Spool of Delights, how much is that? It's 800. Next, I think we are getting the 20% discount, I believe. Is that province-wide on this? Yeah, it's whole province. So that's pretty good. Okay. Still dealing with Slaanesh Fallout. Okay, but all of that should be giving us quite a bit of extra money next turn. And then gonna have to wait on. Yeah, we can't afford these right now. Okay, and how long on changing? 3 turns on borrowed time. Which is force peace. Kind of expensive. Is that factors into Tzeentch? Yeah, how much Tzeentch corruption is there? Dang, they got 5 properties though. Man, after I run all the way over there, I'm gonna have to run all the way back if I want to deal with these lore masters, which is who I'm supposed to be fighting anyways. It's turn 22. That's alright. Okay, so the Skaven guy, Skrulk or whatever, is kind of taking over here. Alright, it is what it is. Let's go. We could also go for, like, this stuff, but I think I'd rather go over here. We could also just warp somewhere else on the map, but I kind of don't want to knock out all of my cults. My network of cults over here. Because that's just giving me so many grimoires. And there's so many other places I could be going to, teleporting. I mean, I could teleport way up north. If I wanted to mess with this guy. Alright. Let's see.
Let the trickery begin.
Okay, I think we're good with the rest of this. I'm so tempted just to want to, like, get rid of this guy, but alright. Hopefully I didn't forget anything that matters, but mean, we killed the hero on the mount, the big dinosaur. That's a huge one. Because that dude's not coming back. Okay, so they have a Slan Mage, which historically those aren't that strong, so I don't know why they announce it like it's a big thing.
We are all part of Tzeentch's designs. Sorcerer of Tzeentch. This way.
Okay, so there it says research plus 20. Okay, so there's their Slan Mage.
Only the god of magic alters the unalterable.
We can't do the Grimoires yet. Okay, so now we're actually positive on cash.
We are as one.
It's kind of bad because if it grow, like, you can't go up anymore here, but this could potentially go down. I don't know, it's kind of awkward. It says it would grow and go up probably though, if it goes. Okay, we'll just
Have scried all of time.
I mean, we could use the secondary ward kind of like what we did earlier, just to take the towns. I mean, we could use a little bit more replenishment, I guess, from the last one.
Forwards to greater favor. It will be done. A plan moves.
Okay, I guess we can just put this dude in here. Just for the scouting. Did we get any items that mattered? They're all assigned to people. And that's probably fine for this point. Okay. Alright, got all that. Going up a little bit. Money. I think just going for the research rate.
To the ruinous.
Okay, and then over here, what could we... There's nothing we can upgrade over here. It's 1,200 for that. So we need 1,200 for each of these, which I think that is worth. Okay. Anything else we can trim?
An oblique approach.
So, I mean, we could combine one of these, save a little bit. And we do have teleport stance. It's going to be really hard for somebody to beat us in teleport stance. Let's go ahead and
Changer is chosen.
trim a little bit off there.
Oracle of Tzeentch.
Alright. I mean, if I hop in the water, maybe I could run back. be interesting if they had a mechanic where you could teleport to your capital. But maybe that'd just be OP. Just in general, not necessarily just for Tzeentch, but for other things too. Just you could get back home and recruit. I mean, I guess the global recruitment is really what that is all about.
The well of eternity.
Maybe instead of being multiplicative with global, so like a 2-turn thing taking 4 turns, maybe it just be additive. Like, I don't know, just an extra turn. It just feels like 4 turns to recruit something and paying like double the recruitment cost. This feels like a really long time, but it is a powerful ability. They want you to have to build other military buildings other places. Now this can get dangerous because if I take that town and they've got like 2 20 stacks sitting next to it, then I'm not going to be able to ambush that. That happened to me in some other campaigns. I won't spoil it if you haven't seen the other ones, but I have been too greedy. I'm sure we all have probably before, where you get attacked because you don't have enough vision. So like, what if they have another 20 stack right here and they attack? Guess we could take it with this guy, and if it's crazy, I think we can still run with him. I guess I can just go over here more. But the problem is I can't see if they dash. Okay, yeah, so they do have a 20 stack. Because they could walk over and attack with this, and then dash over with this.
True chaos awaits. The mocking washer.
Oh, weird spawn is 16 years. Okay, it used to be just 1, which was kind of odd. Wasn't that great. It's expensive. I don't think we're gonna need it. Just don't know what they have in their army. This is probably just skink cohort, which just get deleted. They don't matter. But this, now this would be their reinforcing army if they did that. So we could probably just ignore this main army and run over and just take the reinforcing army.
It shall be.
So do we take it with this guy, or do we... so that he can run further? I kind of like that idea. Because I think... yeah, let's do that. So I think we can 1v2 their army.
Such glorious favor. For the great game, we will serve.
Now, if they have an additional 20 stack, I mean, we might be able to dash away, though, where they couldn't all reinforce, but...
Bring them death. Slaughter none, they will serve.
okay, they both get that trait, the lizardman thing. Okay, cool. Okay, he do have a little unit there.
Matic Mar.
Let's see what level this dude is. He's level 3, though. counting that as equal to me? I mean, it is equal in units, but probably not tier or power level on the units. I'm just wondering, do they have an additional 20 stack sitting somewhere? I mean, I could...
Tzeentch's power permeates all realities.
Wait, that's the fastest way? No way. Is it because somebody's blocking this road? Is it because this dude's blocking the road? Is that what the game is? Because I can't run around him? Okay, so it's not calculating this correctly, but I think the fastest way to get there is to stay on this road. Whoa, what do I have here now? What up? What's this? Oh, I've got this one. So I could just put attrition on this army. Do I need to do that? I mean, this thing's gonna wear off soon. The great game. It'd be nice to put this on cooldown too. I mean, I guess we might as well. Let's see what this does. I mean, if they take like quite a bit of attrition and can't get any replenishment for how many turns is this for? 5 turns. Could potentially be pretty good. Alright, so let's... Question is, can I hit that next turn if I run up to here? I think I probably can. I will be on their property though. I kind of want a little bit of replenishment. And I think this will still reinforce because the circle is touching me, I believe. So it's gonna stop me from hitting this next turn. It's not calculating it correctly. I mean, I do have the extra movement if I want it, but I really don't want to have to use that. So I just ran from like here to here. Because I gotta follow this little squiggly path. All right, I'm gonna step up. Maybe this is dumb.
Follow me.
So I'm not gonna get a little bit of that replenishment, but oh, you can global on someone else's property. That's interesting. I thought you could only global on your property, or regiment of renown, whatever you want to call it. Activate regiments of renown on your property. Now I am trying to save money here, but sometimes you gotta spend money to make money too. Which, I guess it doesn't matter. Which place is slightly more safe? Probably there. Actually, that place is pretty far off. Okay, so this would be an extra 10%, which is 200 per turn. Now, some of that's not going to compound exactly the way it seems, but... Okay, man, you can make a lot of money off these Tzeentch buildings once you invest. Is there anything else that lowers... I think it's off the beaten path, but stuff that lowers like building costs... I think there is. Isn't it like this? That's income. I mean, it is good. It's out of the way, though. Yeah, minus 15% on just the settlement buildings, though. But that's still, like, a little bit. Library buildings come up 1 turn faster. I just... The Infernal Gateway, that's incredibly strong if you have Wards of Change. A free one of those is a big deal, but I still think Teleport Stance is where we're going. Okay. So we spend our money. Nothing else going on. Make sure the wind's blowing. Yeah. Okay. We might have to end this a little bit early because I do have some student conferences a bit later in this afternoon. I need to review some stuff for that, so. Okay, so Skrulk is killing all those high elves, it looks like, over there. Sweet. Yeah, miss his crown. What was that Executioner Axe thing? Okay, we got Forced Rebellion. Are they gonna run? Yeah, looks like they're just bailing. So we get a surplus of 25 towards one of these things. It's still a little bit odd. I wish it would just tell you how many actual points instead of turns. Like, just tell you how many research points it takes to get that. And if they want to have, like, parentheses turns or something like that, I don't know. It just feels a little odd that there's basically different currencies as it appears. Oh, it does say if you hover it. Okay. Okay. Okay, I guess that's fine if you want to hover it. So it's got a quick view, but then it's got a hover with a more detailed view. Fair enough. So do we want to do another... I mean, I need to scout this anyways. Okay.
Spreading Char's whispers.
Okay, so they are running. Now I'm even more in danger of taking this, but this one does not have walls. It seems like it should, but it's not. So if they attack it, I could still get whacked, but does he stop enemy reinforcements from coming in? No, yours come in faster, but theirs don't get slowed. Get there in one turn. It looks like it. Can't tell if there's any red there. It looks like I do get it in one turn. Can I dash over there? Looks like I can't. I guess. Why is he so slow? I don't know. Okay, let's make sure we don't get in our way. We also need to scout this a little bit more.
I bring ruinous magic.
Come on, man. Okay, so I could do more steel tech by an additional 10%. I mean, that, if I'm going to be using this a lot. Unmoving Mage, Arcane Blaze. I mean, Fireball is not great, but if you are, like, flying, maybe. Minus 15% cooldown. Combat stuff. I might honestly do the steel tech, or I could do this for the hero cost if I'm just going to be spamming steel tech or block army or whatever. Maybe I just make him into a specialist. So I'm probably not going to need him to actually cast spells in Kairos' army. Obviously later on if I hand him off to another army, we want him to cast spells, but Block army could actually be decent too. What is the percentage to block? 72 currently. Okay. So a little greedy again if they have a big stack here, but is that dude gonna reinforce? No, he doesn't. That did a lot more damage than I would think. Maybe I should have manually done that. Already at 100% Tzeentch corruption, so the public order's fine. Okay. Yeah, I guess we just do the Grimoire and this thing. And wherever I go here, the enemy property, I'm probably gonna need to steal some magic and then move it over. Just don't have any extra here. Or if I... they're still at -10. This means all their people are not gonna have any magic though either. Yeah, we'll do that. And then... I mean, we almost had 8,000 to get to upgrade this thing, but it only takes 4 turns. We're not going to be back there to recruit for a while. And all the other, like, tier 4 buildings are going to be pretty expensive, right? Yeah. I mean, I kind of want to convert all these over to money buildings and really crank money, but I still, if I want to get to tier 5, which I do, I mean, I need to spin this growth also. I think we just need to keep our, just get our money engine going. So stuff does pay for itself pretty quickly. This is just a port though. We do get a little bit more money out of it. Is it worth upgrading this to tier 3? Minus 30% on infrastructure. Wait, what is... Screamers, Spawn, and Flamers all get extra barrier. It's kind of weird. So 10% on buildings. We get this, and then what else would we do with tier 3? I mean, we could get an extra cultist. I mean, spreading more cults would be kind of cool, but I miss Slanesh's where you could just make more cultists at the actual cults and then just kind of keep spamming it, but that was pretty OP. I mean, it was kind of a toxic cycle of events. Okay. I guess we definitely upgrade this. And I think the other stuff, it's like the return is just not there yet. That's 4,000 gold. That'd be 5,200 just to get whatever that is, more per turn. 200 per turn. We do get some more books, but again, that doesn't matter. If we get this, we do get 100 more per turn. It's okay, but I think if we don't need the hero recruitment, like if we don't need the cultist or any of this stuff, I just don't think it's worth it to go to tier 3. Is this thing worth it to go to tier 2? I can't get rid of the port, but I could get 375 per turn. That would cost 1,200, 3,200, and again, I can't upgrade this stupid port. Yeah, the port is just bad. Like with Tzeentch, this stuff is just, the crystalline arch is just way better at a tier 2 building. Or if you want growth, this is better. The ports are just really underpowered. But that's 1,200 plus 2,000 is 3,200 in order to make 350 per turn. That would pay for itself in 10 turns. You do get some of the multipliers. But I kind of do need to get to 8,000 also, so I can start the other thing at tier 4. I think we'll wait. It's marginally worth it, but I think shorter term, we need to get to that tier 4 building.
It shall be.
Okay, we'll go. Punishment, and now the question is, do I keep this guy or just get rid of him? Because he's falling behind. It would save a lot of money. How confident am I? I'm going to be able to beat him without him. I mean, I probably should have tried to hand off one more Warrior of Chaos to him. Okay, I think we're good. I think we can just go ahead and get rid of this guy and just amp up the economy for now. We'll probably get him back in a few turns to recruit, but for now we'll give him the boot. Keep that money rolling in. Oh, I guess we... Let me check the cults real quick. Looked at that. If there is a very high stack place where I would be getting 30 per turn, should probably do that. I mean, I could just look at Winds of Magic, I guess, in these areas. I'm not sure if that's faster or not. Okay. We only have 6 cults? I thought we had way more than that. Maybe not. What, show me the wins here? Yeah. So yeah, it's not great in a lot of these places. Okay. Several turns on these. We already look at all this. Yeah. Okay. I'm just always paranoid I'm going to be forgetting things, but I just need to try to move faster. They did a good job with the graphics on this game, I think, just allowing, especially with corruption and different stuff, the way that like the land changes based on the kind of corruption that's there is pretty cool. Just all kinds of little weird details. The portaglyph. Oh, sweet, I can summon some Furies. Holy cow. Or the portal glyph. Wait, what? Where did this dude come from? The south? Okay, so when he ran, he didn't run back home. He ran over here to try to mess with me.
Tzeentch's power permeates all realities.
I don't have halt army, do I? I have double move. So I guess we're gonna have to run this clown down. Okay. I think we'll do that next turn. I hate to backtrack, but they're kind of reverting to these goofy kind of hit and run guerrilla tactics. So I think we're gonna have to use one of our changing of ways. Now I guess halt army is good if your borrowed time is out. Borrowed time I think has a lot more utility than halt army, but it's gonna have a cooldown. But anyway, so we'll get back in there next time. So that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like and subscribe if you did. And I'll see you then.